Yeah.
did the typical thing that we've seen him do 1,017 times, which is, yo, Bricc Baby's fired. And in that, Joe Budden used that as a moment to be like really dance on his grave because that's his, the best time to kick a nigga is when they're down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, it was all, if Joe knew Adam more and his tactics, he would know there's no way he fired Bricc Baby.
Yeah.
So the fact that he jumped and bit that hard at some light shit that people who follow a little bit, no, you didn't fire Bricc
He just
Baby.
wasn't paying attention for real.
Yeah,
he wasn't paying close enough attention.
Yeah, it's that sucks to see, man. But Joe he jumped all the way out the window.
What did he even say? I
Go
didn't
to
even see this.
go to Chiggs. Go to Chiggs. Page.
And it was probably
yeah, it's on there.
Yeah, nah.
Shout out True Journalism.
Go to his actual page because there's a video before that.
Okay.
Yeah, so he pretty much was just like, I love seeing you white niggas, that one, right? Succumb to, when a respected person in hip hop hits that line, all of a sudden you backpedaling and apologizing and shit. Like he took that approach. Like,
man.
Shut up, white boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't try to make it seem like you're taking the high road. Play the bitch. What you are. Like, he really committed.
And doesn't him and Flip have like a situation where Flip might be taking a couple?
We're gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna do that in the next segment. Yeah, we'll
I ain't
move
talking
over
shit
there.
about Adam.
Just in case anybody out there was still wondering, yes, there's still smoke between Joe Budden and Adam22. Ever since Joe Budden had Adam22 on his podcast a couple years ago, their relationship has been kind of rocky. It's been disses back and forth. Joe Budden has been very vocal about him wanting Adam22's downfall to be imminent. And of course, if you guys keep up with the channel, you guys know Adam22 recently dissed Joe Budden on a song he made. Yes, that's correct. Adam22 and his No Jumper guys did a song, and Adam actually dissed Joe Budden. Adam told Joe Budden, hey brother, if we actually ran into each other in that strip club Starlets in New York that you frequent often, it definitely would have been smoke. A couple days ago, Adam22 released a video where he apologized to Gucci Mane after his employee Bricc Baby dissed him.
This message is for Gucci Mane, one of my all-time favorite rappers. I just wanted to sincerely apologize to you for Bricc Baby's remarks, the bussy thing and whatnot. I feel like this is partially my fault because by bringing him onto the podcast, I feel like I kind of opened the door for this sort of white boy humor to be leaving his mouth. And I just don't want to be part of the problem. So as a result, I will be forcing Bricc Baby to take a leave of absence. I'm going to be sending him to a rehab facility in which they'll be doing some sort of electroshock, anti-gay therapy on him. I just don't want to risk another episode that offends Big Goo-Wop. So yeah, that's going to be happening. You probably won't see Bricc Baby on the channel for a while, but from Two-Wop to Goo-Wop, just know I'm on it. I got this handled. 1017 forever.
Now, with the quickness that Adam22 put out this apology.
He read the headline. He saw 13 seconds. Just 13 seconds of the clip. Because if you cut it off at a certain point, it's like, Adam is doing a good job.
You can hear the sarcasm.
Right.
He's like, where did
when has Adam ever done good at apologizing?
Right.
Yeah.
Ever. He's actually, Adam
he only means it when it's not true.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, dog. For real, though, like, every time it's like, he probably should apologize, the shit he says, you be like, you know what? You could have just kept that.
better
bro.
off holding it.
You could have just kept that shit, dog. That was way too good
way
to be
She was like a politician.
Yeah, to
Makes
be,
it even
to be
more
genuine.
fucked up because you know he's capable.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, where was
That's a
this
good
shit
point,
when
though.
he was
No,
really
that's,
wrong?
that's some real shit, though. All right, so yeah, let's keep playing so that we can hear Joe's response.
Video after the Bricc Baby clip started going viral, a lot of people felt like Gucci Mane or somebody in his camp definitely pressed Adam22, and that right there was enough satisfaction for Joe Budden to clown Adam22. Here's what Joe said about Adam getting pressed.
Shout out to AD, that's my man. That's my man. I love AD. Adam22, I ain't gonna talk about it, but I know you got that Gucci Mane phone call. Hey.
That's all that video said.
Oh, I love seeing your white ass double back and crawl back when black authority hits your line. And don't be all that shit you came up here and talked, boy. Your man that you employ went out there and said something that was bogus. I know you got to go. Hell, boy, he doubled back quick, fast. Apologized, suspended the nigga, fired the nigga.
Yo,
said
he won't be here.
You won't see him on the broadcast anymore. Yo, you know I'm 1017 for life. You know I rep that 1017 shit. Yo, just say a nigga called and said I'm killing you next time I see you. I don't know why y'all get on the internet and say everything but, yo, a nigga that I think will kill me said, when I see you, I'm gonna kill you. So I gotta make it right.
And I hope this made it right.
Yeah, and they still, you know what bothers me though? They try to make it right. Cool. He tried to still look like he was a man. No, nigga, be a bitch. Be a bitch. Anytime that niggas call my phone aggressively to piece some shit up, I pieced it up after rebelliousness.
I ain't understand that.
After some rebellion, I gotta let him know. I gotta put up a fight first. Adam, boy, you folded like Martha in the laundry room. That nigga folded.
I didn't even get his man's doing that.
I don't know enough about him.
Yeah,
This actually goes back to your earlier statement, what you were saying about this is what Adam wouldn't want done to him because it happened and he know how he would feel. Joe Budden is reading into a situation that hasn't happened to Adam, but it's happened to Joe.
And I was really about to say that. And another thing, exactly.
Yeah.
And this is a reason why 𝙬𝙾 needs to be there. They need a young nigga that knows the internet and
𝙬𝙾 might be
knows
too
irony.
real to be fucking with to keeping up with No Jumper though. You have to be a specific type of person to keep up with No Jumper. New York niggas do not value that shit at all.
Yeah, it's completely
They
different.
do not
industry.
value what's happening on the West Coast podcast.
They're the furthest apart from it culturally.
No
it's
questions
niggas
asked.
in India
Yeah.
watching No Jumper more than in Harlem.
That's a whole fact. Yeah, that's a whole fact. So I don't even know who the correspondent is. Would be,
Yeah.
but I don't think 𝙬𝙾 is. That's just not his lane. I don't think it's really not a lot of people's lanes.
Yeah.
But it hurts to see Joe. Joe jumped out there and
Jumps out the window.
just jumped out the window.
Jumped the gun.
Oh, yeah.
And
But
that's,
he had extra confidence because he said, "Shout out to AD."
With Mary
but it's
Poppins
crazy because
umbrella.
that's what hate does.
But AD might have got fed. if AD might have got fed false information. They ain't talked to Joe because Joe had that confidence because he said, "Shout out to my man AD."
Nah, Joe
I'm
Budden
think-
saw the same thing everybody else saw.
I would have confidence jumping off the porch if y'all called me and was like, "Yo, this shit happened." I'm gonna believe you immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So I'd fully.
But that's because
commit.
we're trusted journalists.
Yeah.
Nobody called
No,
you.
we're not.
No,
We have to
You
say,
said,
hell yeah.
you said yeah with such a question mark behind
Right.
it.
That's why I was like, oh, hold up now.
I was like, when he started
I don't
thinking
wanna
about it, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. I don't want that title, goddamn.
Nah,
It's a little too high.
Joe Budden.
I still want to be able to do bullshit.
You want to fuck around
Yeah, I
with
still wanna
no
be-
responsibility. man.
Exactly. I don't want all the responsibility.
Credentials come with responsibility.
With great power.
Yeah.
With great power.
Comes great credentials.
Nah, Joe got to chill, man. He got to get that hate out his heart. He has to really forgive Adam for besting him.
And then
If that's what he truly, I think that's what he truly believes. Like, I don't like how much of a fight this white man put up against me.
Yeah, right. I
When
don't.
we
I
did have
don't
it.
like that.
It's
There's
usually easier.
the fact
And
that
that he's
the fact that
thriving.
it's a split choice on who won is the issue.
And the
Because
fact that
I don't think it was I don't think everybody thinks Adam washed him, but it is a split right down the middle. I
And
would
Joe-
say.
There's enough
Until
reasonable
the double
doubt.
back.
It's enough reasonable doubt for sure.
Yeah, until the double back when it was on the fucking radio platform. Then he cooked him.
Oh, what was that? It was Amazon.
Amp.
It was kind of like
Amp.
a amp. Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Whew, God,
he
he
cooked
cooked
him on
that.
that.
But even
nigga.
that, that situation was like,
it was
you
get
know,
back still from the first
Adam
win.
was. It
walked
was.
into a Trojan horse.
It came out. He came out.
Yeah, he did.
Of what?
The Trojan horse
With what?
Like with his life still.
with his life still.
Yeah, like yeah.
y'all niggas
know
just
how-
expounded his point that wasn't supposed to.
That's what I'm saying.
But like, that's not how Trojan horses work.
No,
No.
You don't
said
go inside.
No, but
No,
you
you're-
also said he ran into it, which is confusing.
He
Yeah,
ran into
yeah,
a
he
Trojan
did.
horse.
Yeah,
But we know what you meant. We know, yeah, we know.
Walking down the street. Oh, she's a Trojan horse. That's very possible. But you don't go inside.
Hell nah, nigga.
I was trying to flush that. I was
Yeah, you
like,
tryna-
I like it. But I'm trying to explain it so it because I'm like, you just go in.
Let's make it palatable.
No,
Right,
no.
right.
You're like, oh shit, it's a Trojan horse, and that shit opened up, and it's Joe Budden with his tank
Yeah,
top
but,
on.
but we say he
Nah.
survived
He throws a
that.
cigarette
And
at
Joe
you.
He
Budden,
survived that, though.
He
every
survived that, that's what I'm
time
saying.
he talks about specific white people, he shows his age because it gets real. Like
I love
like
how old
these-
niggas are racist. Though.
Like
I love
these
old
white
black
boys,
racist people though.
and I also don't think he likes the fact that Adam, in itself as an entity, can rival him. A white man in the culture using us, abusing us. Joe feel, and I think that Joe is smart enough to use that angle.
I don't know about Rival. Rival is kind of crazy.
Rival? What do you mean? How's that kind of crazy?
Rival implies that there's competition.
Yeah.
In terms of what they do, and which is commentating on hip hop.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're competing for the same.
No,
they're not even competing for the same demographic for real.
No, they're not.
No,
they're not.
But there's some overlap.
It's overlap
It's
and it's
hip-hop,
still
yeah.
hip
it's
hop.
overlap.
For sure.
You get what I mean? Because yes, the other shows with Bricc, they're not discussing hip hop, but when it's really Adam and Wack, like they'll get into some hip hop conversations.
They will,
but
Not
it just
really.
doesn't get the views and the clips.
Nobody's stopping Joe Budden on hip hop commentary except Ag, honestly. And, I mean, these are the only two that we go to
Except
for.
Ag
Yes.
and two T's. Aleida Wilson.
Yeah.
Can't forget about
You
him.
called him. Yeah, damn.
Can't forget about
Double
it.
T.
Two T's.
Two T's.
Forgot he was tweeting that. That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Two T's.
T squared, nigga.
Yeah,
I
Shit
like
cute.
that.
yeah T
that.
squared,
T
nigga.
squared.
He just
Squared.
he just apologized to SZA.
Yeah.
As he should.
I saw it on Twitter and I was like,
2 times. Two.
what an
right?
awkward apology.
What did he do to her?
He shitted on.
He didn't like her movie?
Nah, he shitted on. You remember the interview her and Kendrick did in the magazine?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He was shitting on that, which
Is
a
he
lot of
gonna
people
hate every time he wants to interview somebody?
Yeah.
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
And they
He-
go
he just
somewhere
can't-
else?
he
Is it
can't-
that obvious?
But he just can't help
I'll
it.
fuck
stomach
around
that
with him.
shit.
I'll go interview with B-Dot just to piss him
But-
off.
But that's the
to
old
be
school
fair-
journalism.
Yeah, but to be fair, the whole article shit, we all did agree. Like that shit was that was some foo-foo shit. Like what was that? Like a written art, like
SZA seems like she's trying to dabble in different shit.
yeah.
So
'cause
I think that was more so a look from like my little sister. Like, let me give you a.
Yeah, I don't know
It
why
wasn't
he,
that it was weird. It was the fact that Kendrick, of all people, no interviews forever, and you choose to do this
Post beef.
because there's nothing wrong with this style of interview.
No, there's nothing
It's
wrong
actually
with
pretty
it.
normal.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do it.
Yeah.
It's just the
The
everything
timing.
around it.
Yeah.
Like Kendrick, you talking all this black shit. Go to Big Boy.
right,
Or,
somewhere, nigga.
What's
yeah.
that one nigga? DJ Academics would be DJ Head.
Nah, I don't go there.
No, DJ Head and Elliot are on. Sorry, DJ Head and 2 T's are on the same podcast,
No, they're not.
the Bigger Picture
Oh yeah,
podcast.
yeah, yeah. But it's
That's the same pod.
That's the same pod. Yeah.
No, I thought it was Jeremy Hecht and DJ Head, and I think he just.
Well,
And-
I
and
thought
2
DJ
T's.
Head was the one that does the morning show with Gina.
That's a separate podcast.
Yeah, and that comes in on a different channel in LA.
It does, yeah. Niggas are doing a lot of things out there in LA.
Yo, shout out to DA, man. Shout out to Elliot Wilson, man. Nigga working. But yeah, nah, Joe need to slow down on Adam.
Hey man,
Get
it
the head out
happens.
your heart, nigga.
Yeah, pretty much.
It happens. You know, you find I'm pretty sure you have experience with this. There's a few guys you don't fuck
Are
with.
we gonna? Yeah, I don't want to talk about DJ Head apologizing to SZA. It's. I didn't even make it through the apology. This shit was discussed. It was.
We would have
Somebody
to
Elliot?
apologize to our viewers for talking about it.
Yeah, man. You know, I got the call. You know,
You got the oh man. It was
I was
bad.
like, oh god, I can't do this. I can't. It can't be a whole segment.
It was one of those we got to stick together calls, but he heard
He's
the click
crazy
of the
though.
gun
He's,
through the.
he's crazy. I would not be talking crazy about SZA on the West Coast, and you live out there though. That is crazy.
Oh, Wilson.
It depends.
It's a dangerous lifestyle, but you know.
Living out in LA, there's certain rules that are happening. Maybe everybody's not abiding by them, but there's like a level of fake enforcement and real enforcement happening on 2 levels.
Yeah.
And from a distance, they both look the same. So
Exactly.
you don't fuck with neither.
There's also
I ain't got time for that. I like I like stress-free living.
Yeah. I like rollbacks.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
also
Sales.
part of the reason why LA just feels so fake. It's a bunch of niggas just trying to follow like other people's expectations, adhering to other people's
Yeah, stand on it.
ideologies.
Stand on these LA
Shit is
niggas.
Stand on
Oh my
man.
God,
Shit is
you are out the matrix, my guy. You did it.
Oh man, but yeah, in this one, you know, Adam's up in this round though
1 second.
Oh yeah, against Joe.
against Joe.
Yeah,
Against
but-
Joe. He caught a L. He caught a W.
Adam, if you're watching this and you really want to get as sharp, I don't know. The best thing he still has that sharp sign. I don't know the laws of doing bonfires in LA, but maybe like
Pretty tight, probably. I would
I
assume.
don't know. I'm pretty sure you can get away with
bums
some shit.
do the craziest shit.
Well,
in
they
LA.
don't have rules. So
Nigga,
yeah,
I saw a homeless tent with a chimney.
No, yeah, it was some crazy shit. We saw some crazy shit out there.
Yeah,
The
nah.
homeless
They was
thing
doing
is.
something in that motherfucker.
I didn't even know. I just didn't even know.
Me and
that kid.
Tone was smoking. We saw a nigga throw up, brush his teeth, and walk off.
Yeah. Like that was his spot.
Oh shit!
That's why I put
Mouthwash and
that's why I put my
everything.
throw up, and then I brush my teeth right over here.
And like a real
It's crazy down there. It's crazy in LA with the homelessness.
shout out to LA.
But yeah, let's go over to